Hello. Oh wait, did I? Wait, wait. I muted mic probably maybe. I don't know. Hello. As you can see, the game is loaded. So let's play. Yes. Hello, and we are in. We are logged in, and it's night, which would be useful if we're going to go do Astral Sorcery, but we already did some Astral Sorcery. I'm trying to find the chest to put these into, and okay, there we go. That's a good one. To put that into, but yeah, I guess we could have put in this chest as well. All these chests are so incredibly disorganized. Something probably needs to be done about that, but you know what? I cannot be bothered at the moment to care. This is actually a fuel, which is interesting. I never knew that you could use this as fuel. I'm just gonna get rid of this. It's not very useful. Anyway, I have this flower here, and we got a petal apothecary. So let me go grab a bucket of some kind, or wait, hold on. Let me see. I have this empty reservoir here, and I'm gonna go grab some water. Not like that though. That's very slow. Maybe in any of the machines we have downstairs. Could, you know, grab some water out of any of these. We're out of lava in here. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, this is about enough. So now let's go set this to empty. And oh no, it does work. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go make some flowers with the apothecary. Let's see. Botania questline. Let's check the thing and claim the Lexica Botania. Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh. Okay. So apparently the Lexica Botania actually opens a browser page to your item if you shift right click with it. So make sure not to do that because I don't want to see a browser page. It's not really something I am feeling at the moment. This Kikoku is fake, I think, maybe. Well, it's now it looks like a real Kikoku. So I don't know what's up with this. Like, is this real or fake? Because last time I said this was made out of cardboard, now it's real. Well, now that tooltip is gone, so all I can assume is that it is real. Whatever. We'll ignore that for now and claim the 5 levels here. So we can make the Hopper Hawk, which does, you know, something, or the End of Flame, or the End of Flame, which I actually do know what it does. I will. Thank you. I don't want to view this online. I want to do none of these actually. Whoop. That's not what I wanted to do either. All right. I don't want to do. Oh, all right. I actually don't care. Thanks, game. I have no idea how I could skip this, honestly. But thanks for telling me this. Okay, I don't care. Honestly, I have. Is it gonna like flip through all this? No. Okay, I do not want. Can I turn off some of these things? Okay, whatever. Thanks. I don't care. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the red arrow. I don't know how to get rid of it, honestly, and I don't think I care. Or I could actually just look through this, cause whatever. I'm sure this is not that long, right? It's not gonna flip through the entire lexica. It won't. Okay, that was it. All right. So the first thing we're gonna make is the pure daisy. Instead of, so it says right here that we should make the end of lame, but also here the pure daisy. We're gonna make the pure daisy first because this unlocks two important things: living wood and living rock. We need that for the rest of Botania, and we're also gonna need these for a lot of other stuff. And this is fairly simple. It's just 4 mystical white petals. And of course we have a lot of mystical white petals. Now if I could find some of these, here they are, we can go use these in here. So make sure to have an empty hand for this. And just like this, now you can see there's something that says plus seed. That's just because all Botania recipes need a seed in them. Like these kind of seeds. Now, I don't know how. Oh, I think I just put one. Okay, I can't put those in there. That's good. I don't know how many seeds this will require, but I am going to put one of these out here because I kind of need to have them. I kind of need to have some more seeds, right? Source of seeds. So we'll just come there when we need. Can just bone meal it. That's fine. Now, come here. Throw a seed in. You can see we got a pure daisy. I'm gonna keep making these for a little bit. As soon as we do this, we can put the recipe in. But not like that. Okay. Not like that. Like this. We'll do this. And you can see this is actually pretty easy. Because we can just throw this in. Then do this. Then do this. And repeat. And like that. Now we're out of petals, so I'm going to plant these two so we can get more. And with these 6 pure daisies, we can do a lot of pretty cool things. I'm going to cut down these trees because I need to. Alright, I'm not sure what leaves have been torn down, but to do this, but I do need to cut down a large amount of this forest. Because this will be where we're going to do all of our Britannia stuff. And we need a bit of space for it. So just I'm gonna clear up this forest. There's also some random bee here. A queen bee from Harvestcraft. Alright. Cool. And we can make more framed chests. These things. Talked about them before. These are basically the normal chests, but you know, pure wood instead. They're just slabs, of which those are not slabs, in fact. These make labels, and then you can surround a label with a chest. It's still more expensive, but it is a chest that you can use like this. It does do some weird stuff to this edge here, but that's you know, absolutely fine in comparison to the great things that you can do with having this cheap of a chest. You also can't sort your inventory while you're looking at it, but that's absolutely fine. So now we have a lot of space, and we can start with Britannia. So the first thing you want to do is place these down, leaving a space around it, a 1 block space around it. And there is a reason for this. And the reason we will see very, very shortly. We also get rid of the dirt here. The chest this is bound to is full, which is why it's going in my inventory again. But that's fine. Okay. So I will chop down more trees because I need more wood and I can't be bothered to go back inside to grab it. So that's a maple syrup tree, which is why that has given me maple syrup instead of wood. A little annoying because I need the wood instead of the maple syrup at the moment, but whatever. So just grab some saplings as well, not very necessary, but I like to have them. Because we will need wood. We will need wood. So we're going to start with this dark oak plank stuff. Now actually, I shouldn't have made them into planks because I'm an idiot and forgot you need logs. So, well, at least I think you need logs. Right. Oh wait, the recipes are different. Okay. Living wood. Living wood is infused wood from astral sorcery. Living rock is arcane stone from Thaumcraft, which is this kind of the essence around stone. All right, so these are good. These are very good. So it's different. That's no biggie. These are going to be pretty useful. I will store them down here, and we can do the new recipe that we kind of have to do. So let's see here. Living rock we'll need, and this is just this kind of V crystal, which I don't actually know how to make. The %S V crystal comes from what? This doesn't make sense. What? I mean, I'm gonna see if the normal if this kind of crystal works. Because the other thing is just redirecting me to recipe for Salus Mundus, and I kind of don't care about that. Alright, yeah, this works. So let me go smelt up like a bunch of cobblestone. Not that much though. And we'll put that in here. We're gonna need to automate lava at some point because we're kind of out of it. But for now, I'll just do that. We can go to the nether to refill whenever we need. So, just grab a bunch of arcane stone. Ooh. But thanks for the follow. Kafiros, maybe? Kafiros 25. Yeah, the drawings from the phone. That's okay. We're making Botania living rock now. So the recipe's different, which is not something I had anticipated, but probably should have. Anyway, just do this. And this is why you need to leave 1 block space, because the pure daisy's effective range is 1 block. So you do this, and you can make some. And I'm going to just make a bunch of this while I figure out, and you know, in some time, like I think a minute, this will convert, and then we can make, and then we'll have a bunch of living rock, which we'll need for a couple of things. Living wood is from infused wood. Infused wood is logs into starlight. And so that means we're going to need this thing, a light well. A light well, the recipe looks like this. So that means we're going to need a couple of rock crystals. And rock crystals come from, if I could put these away, come from a kind of ore that we've seen actually quite a bit before, but that we haven't mined yet, or I guess I haven't mined yet, because I know what it does. It drops a bunch of rock crystal, and I kind of don't need rock crystal yet, so I didn't mine them. But now that we do, I can go and look for them again. I'm not sure how to find it. What's a special game mode? Why is this pickaxe busted in terms of damage? I don't know. But Astral Sorcery is not a special game mode, if that's what you're asking. It's just a mod. I'm not actually so sure what you mean by that. But I will light this up just because it's probably easier it's easier for me to see, and it's probably easier for you to watch if it's lit up. At least a little bit, right? So we found rock crystals a lot before. I just need to remember where. So right here. This thing is a rock crystal ore. And when you mine it, you get a bunch of rock crystals. These things. And all of them can go into the light well and be turned into liquid starlight. So we can bounce around a bit and see if there's any more that we can find. If there is... Oh, thanks. a bit of a good time here as well. But let's see if I can get some flint. But yeah, I don't see any more around here. I see. Yeah, I do see. I don't think there's any more around. That's the only one I can find right now, and that's probably fine. We only need a little bit to get started. So I will go back at this point, and we can just do what we can with what we found and go mining for rock crystals. Maybe a bit later, right? Just a bit later. I think we can get enough starlight for what we need at the moment, though. I am enjoying the slime boots, though. So around here, to this way. Yeah. So let me see here. We got a bunch of rock crystals. I need to use one of them to make the light well. So light well. We'll need this thing, which is rune marble, chiseled marble, rune marble, aquamarine, and things like that. And here's where the chisel comes in handy, because I'm pretty sure all of these you can make using, because all the different marble types, I'm fairly sure you can make just using the chisel. So if I put away some more of like the bones and whatever, we'll also repair the sword with a piece of flint. But now, if we look at the recipe, we need 3 rune marble, 2 chiseled marble. So we should be able to make all of these with this, but maybe not so many. So there's a lot of marble types here, and that's not really the one I wanted. Wait, is this this is astral sorcery marble? Yeah. So we'll need this kind of marble, and also this kind of marble. And now we can just put this in here. This, maybe let me use a smaller rock crystal for that. And now, as usual, we just right click with the resonating wand and wait for this. I heard the 2 dings, so here we go. Just get rid of that. This is Lightwell. I'm going to pick this up actually and move it over here. Along with the Lightwell. Okay. And you know what? Let me light this area up, so we can use it when we need to be, you know, out here, without getting, you know, killed by mobs. Well, we're not gonna die. Our armor's pretty good, but at the same time, I don't really think getting blown up, getting our stuff blown up is very conducive to, you know, any of the operations we're trying to do out here. So This is now somewhat adequately lit up. I can't really be bothered to check F7, to be honest. It's just lit up a bit. That's good enough. And kill any of the stragglers. That's no biggie. Now, the light well. We can throw any of these crystals into the light well, or I guess right click here, and it will start making liquid starlight. Oh, you need to go to bed? Alright. Yeah, I hope Mr. Beast will come. That would be great, wouldn't it? But anyway, we gotta gotta wait for this basically. And I think I just saw an Enderman. Go kill him if he's still here. Yep, he is. But he didn't drop any pearls. That's so sad. That is actually pretty sad though. Goodbye. And our living rock is done, so let me collect them. There's 48, and that completes the living rock quest. Now, I have logs, which is good. Guess I'll just stay outside for now. And I really need to get sword experience. So this is working as normally does. So I can unbookmark that already, and probably okay for us. So living rock is done, and we got more ice cream for it. Which ice cream is great in real life, but in the mod pack, not so much. Anyway, I will get more pizza till we ran out of something. I think dough, but that's fine for now. And soon enough, this will make a bucket, and then we can probably pull it out with a bucket of our own. Maybe. Can we do it? Not right now, I think. But that's okay. Bucket. Or at least a little bit of iron. Something we're going to need first. Really? Do we not have any buckets anymore? I guess not. Wow, okay. So just go make a bucket using the metal press this time. Because how ridiculously fast it is, of course. That'll make a bucket, and we can go pull out a bucket of liquid starlight like this. Boom. I think the rock crystal will run out at some point, but we're gonna put this down. If we stand in it, we get night vision. And if we throw wood in it, the wood will eventually turn completely into infused wood. So yeah, there's the bucket of liquid starlight. I hope it doesn't go away. I mean, I don't think it will, but you know, I hope it doesn't. It's probably not that big of a deal if it does, right? It's not too big of a deal if it does. You have more for sure. So now that we have all of this infused wood, can put them next to these pure daisies. We'll ideally make a few more of these, because I will need them. Well, I will make 2 more of these because then I can process a full stack, and that will be better than the 42 we're doing right now. And I actually forgot to put these in. Let's do that. Now I'll make some more pure daisies, which isn't too hard. Just need to break this with shears and maybe grab a little bit of bone meal. Just like that, basically. It's not too hard. And you can already see this start to convert in the order I placed them down in, with a little bit of sparkle, just a little bit of sparkle. And these will take a bit longer. So can make a stack of petals and grab a reservoir, and you can put some of this stuff in the inventory away. We'll also grab the seeds. Sure. There's some seeds in here, there's more in here, and just like that. I have some water, and I will get rid of these boots because they're kind of useless. But like this, and boom, and boom, and we can put these 2 down on this side, maybe, or rather here and here. And we'll have to move this torch. I think we may have made torch launchers before, but I have no idea where I put them. But there's living wood as well. So that's these things done. And yeah, we got insanium essence. And that's pretty useful for mystical agriculture once we decide to do that. But for now, it is also completely useless, so I will just leave that in there. We'll see the next things we need to make, which is a mana spreader and a mana pool. Both of these are pretty useful, so I will get them bookmarked. Along with the open crate and the end of flame. Or I guess it's called the endo flame. Which is brown petals or red petals and gray petals. Some of which we may not have. The brown petals we do not have. That's fine though, because we did receive 16 floral fertilizer in a quest, and we have 9 in that chest. Though I have no idea where I put the rest of the floral fertilizer. Here they are. So we can just do this and pick these flowers up. Let me try to get all of the flowers. We're only missing, well, we're not actually missing white, and there's this kind of flower that we're also missing. That's the wrong kind of flower still. Okay, apparently these don't vein mine very well. That's fine. Magenta flowers, yeah, that's the color. Okay, so now we should have 1 of every kind of flower. Can of course, keep putting down this to get more if so wish, and I think I will, because the floral fertilizer is actually pretty cheap, and having more flowers never hurts. So of course, I'll grab more because they're all in the flower pouch anyway. They're all in the flower pouch. So flowers acquired, and we can take a look at the flowers that we need for some of these things. And I want to bookmark some of the stuff we've made already, along with the flower pouch. And that is the mana pool, which requires one more rock crystal, a diluted mana pool, and white pebble blocks and light gray pebble block. Light blue dye here with the living rock for this. And with this, the process of making dyes becomes incredibly simple. Can plant down these petals, grow them, shear them, and then do this again, and we'll have a bunch of petals with which you can use a mortar and pestle on, like this one from Pan's Harvest Craft, and make Floralite Blue powder. I will keep some because we don't need a ton. This is way too many. And we can already make a diluted mana pool. I don't know what to do with this. I'll put it down for now. Can I put something in it? I don't know. I'll keep that there. And this is Vivid Wave. This by itself, I think, just doesn't hold as much mana, which is why we need to upgrade it with this. So white petal block, and again we need light gray petals, so you can just use the flower pouch as always to get some light gray flowers and do the same process. Just like this. I don't actually have enough bone meal, but we can get more. We can also use the appetite fertilizer, which is pretty good. So like this, we'll have 40 of those. I'll put down another crafting table probably. Ooh, there we go, Grandmaster. Yeah, what's limiting me is, again, modifiers and not the amount of reinforcements, because gold is rare, but it's not the hardest to find. So let me try to apply another I think I might have to press all 8 pieces because we don't seem to have any gold sheet metal left over. That's fine. Well, that works. We can keep doing the magic mod side of things. And honestly, you know what? I'm going to turn off the lava tank while we're not using any of the lava things. Just like that. Because a few machines seem to be taking passive power, and that's causing a bit of an issue. There it is. And the zombie brain. So we're going to need 2 pebble blocks plus a rock crystal. I don't need either of these. I'll just put down zombie heads, I guess. Or actually, there, now we have 2. So let me put down a crafting bench outside here, just so we can use it if we need. So 1 light gray petal block, 1 white petal block, and then any rock crystal for the mana pool. So I'll take the smallest out of these, which is this one. Kill that creeper before it blows up. Kill this flare, maybe? There we go. I don't know what that was. And now we can make the mana pool. This by itself doesn't really do anything, can't use it for anything. It's just a vessel to store mana, for which we'll need a lot of other stuff. This villager market does literally nothing. I'm just going to leave it there. So, I'll leave this here. That's not the button I want to press. And we're going to make the mana spreader, which is a lime petal block, glimmering living wood, which is just glowstone dust, and then illumination powder, which you can make like this with a bunch of things. And we're going to need yellow Nitor for this. So of course, any Nitors we're going to need to make with Thaumcraft, which means we probably will have to take a detour and do some Thaumcraft before we can do that. So for now, let's pivot to making this, which we're going to need red and gray for. I mean, red, light brown, and gray, but yeah. So again, petals are not a problem. We can just grow them to our heart's content. And then make just a couple of end flames. We're gonna need a lot because they don't produce very much mana individually. So we'll need a gray plus a red plus a seed, and that will make one end of flame. So now that we've done the recipe once, all we need to do is this. And I will make the recipe as many times as I can. I'll do one more actually. And here's 12, which I will place down. And these are mana generating flowers. They're not the greatest, but they will work, and they'll run off of solid fuel like this coal here. If we throw it in, they will maybe take it and start working. Actually, they won't. Okay, probably because they don't have a source to put into, which is fine. So now let's make the wand of the forest. This thing. The wand of the forest is a very useful block. What? Why? Okay. The wand of the forest is a very useful block. Or not block, but tool. It has a lot of different colors. We need 3 living wood twigs. And we can make it with pretty much any color you want, but I'll do it like this with blue and red. And I don't have enough place of storage. And basically what you can do is bind things with these, or change their functions. There's a few things you can do. Now, if we hover over this with the wand enabled, we can see there is a cross next to the mana spreader icon. This is because there's no mana spreader around. So the open crate will come in handy later. And for now, let's do this. The rest of this is pretty easy, but we're going to need this, the yellow Nitor, which is really any Nitor. So to get started, we're going to need to do some Thaumcraft, because Nitor is a Thaumcraft item, and we haven't done any Thaumcraft, so we can't make Nitor. So gonna have to take a detour from this and go make some Thaumcraft stuff. So Thaumcraft stuff, we're going to need any bookshelf, a Thaumonomicon, stuff like that. So we're going to have to go make a bit more of this Salus Mundus stuff, which isn't too hard. Just need a bunch of different Thaumcraft crystals, which is also not too hard, right? We have this kind, and there's probably more around here. Yeah, this kind, sure. And on top of all that, a bit of redstone, which we'll have down here. Half stack will be fine. And boom, you can make some of this Salus Mundus stuff, which will probably be useful, but I haven't done very much Thaumcraft, so we'll see if it's going to be useful. We'll see. Probably don't need the iron. So apart from this, we're going to need one bookshelf, which, just to confirm, is the exact same recipe as it always was. So we can make a bookshelf as soon as you have the books to do so, which we definitely do. So one bookshelf. And then I will also put this outside, because I don't care where it goes. And this section, I guess we will call the Thaumcraft section. So give me stuff from the trees. Put this down. Inventory is really getting full. I need more chests. Chicken curry though. This was the other thing we're gonna make, right? But didn't. So Salus Mundus like this, and it will sparkle and turn into a Thaumonomicon. And this unlocks the Thaumcraft gate. So now there we go. That gives no rewards, but does open up this section, which has a lot of random stuff on it. But we'll first go do a few of the quests we can already very easily do, such as Silverwood quest. We've got Silverwood in here. Let me grab a few pieces. You know what? I'm gonna delete all this fresh water because we don't need any of it. And that will free up a lot of space to put some of this other stuff in. Actually, I'll just get rid of this. It's probably unnecessary for now. This goes in here. And you can take a look. So silverwood. We have silverwood. There's that. So we can now already claim this loot chest and get a random animal spawner. 8 of them, in fact. I don't know what to do with this either, so that's just going to stay in there. Anyway, research table. That's probably what we're going to need first. But let's check the Enigmatica. We can click this and take a look. Okay. Alright. I honestly don't know what any of this is. So this says types of knowledge, observations, and theories. Okay. Theory crafting. So first it says I need to put Salus Mundus on a crafting table because the normal crafting table isn't good enough for them apparently, which is fine. So over in the Thaumcraft region, just do this, and that should turn this into an arcane workbench, which we can then pick up for the quest and put back down. I don't know what this does, but you know, this is a colored block crafter. Okay. What's this do? Cobblestone and dyes. I mean, we got dyes and we got cobblestone. So, what? What's this do? Alright then. I mean, sure. That might be useful when we want to build a big base, but no, it's not really. Get out here, hedgehog. So here's this. This is 143 available. I don't know what that is, but sure. So this is complete. So we can hit complete here. Progress. I now have an arcane workbench. Blah blah. Will require V crystals. I will need the thermometer, which we will need all of these kinds of V crystals plus 4 gold and a glass pane. Okay. I'm more concerned that we just don't have enough V crystals, and I doubt we can find them in time, but let's see. This thermometer we cannot actually look at in JEI, but we can just go here, I guess. So it costs a few of these. So we have these 2 kinds of V crystal. Let me just look around for any V crystal we might have, and next episode we can go mining for them. For any of the ones they don't have, because they seem to be pretty common. You just have to go digging. Okay, it looks like these 2 are the only ones we have, which is fine. So they go in here, and you can see that if you do not have enough of the crystals, I think may end up not being able to craft a thing. We can go test that theory out. If I go try to make one right now, I hope it will work, but I doubt it will. To also make some more sheet metal so I can make a bit more reinforcements, which we can actually just click in like this. And put another one onto the sword. So that's now reinforced 2. Let's go. I'm trying to make one. I think what will happen is nothing. This actually works as a normal crafting table too. And as I suspected, nothing happened because you don't have enough stuff. So probably we don't have enough time to make the rest of the crystals. But next episode, I think, will be dedicated to just doing all the magic mods. And that means, of course, we're going to go mining for V crystals and whatever. The inventory is kind of full. We're going to start on that right now by going down into the mine shaft. But I have a few more minutes maybe, and I will go and see if I can find any V crystals. I doubt it, but just in case, right? V crystals. There's, what the heck is this? There's a lot of V crystals. V crystals spawning pretty rarely. Around like Y30-ish. So let's go up to around that height and go digging. Around like here maybe. The pickaxe is unbreakable, which is great. And on the way we can go collect some of these resources, which we'll also need. So yeah, just remember the offhand exists. Considering the offhand has existed for a very long time, I don't think it's much to be proud of, but you know, we're using it now. Let's go. So I guess just do this. Alright, here's some crystals, but they are of, here's a lot of crystals actually, which is wonderful. They are of the water kind. Well, these are of the water kind. And over here is a different kind of crystal. This is the air crystal. So that gives 34 of them. Pretty cool. I will leave the glow shrooms because I think breaking them won't do anything useful. And they do provide much needed illumination. You can honestly just ditch the sword and use a pickaxe as a weapon, honestly. Because it's pretty powerful. Look. I mean, it's not powerful enough, of course. But it's okay. Didn't drop the sword. Sad. But there is a large amount of these crystals, which we cannot pick up. And there are some green crystals. Let me toss some more stuff. Whatever. The amber will probably be useful later, but whatever. Get rid of it for now. There's a lot of green crystals, actually. Which I will take. And I think this might be... And I'm not sure if there's any more crystals around. It'd be great if there were, but I don't think so. I really need to remember to bring that torch launcher with me. I think we'll be out of time soon, So, very quickly, we're gonna have to go back, but we did find air and terra crystals, so that leaves only, well, I don't actually know, that leaves only what left. I have no idea, but we have found a few crystals. We'll keep looking for them. We can keep looking for them in the next episode. So I will thank all of you for tuning to the stream at any point. And I think my voice is sounding really weird. I don't know why. And I think I will go back, put these in, and we can go remember any of the crystals that we'll need to do, and then I'll end stream. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day if anyone's watching. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next stream. Let's go over to the arcane workbench for now. Not put a torch on it, but like this, you can see we have aqua, air, ignis, terra, and we have 2 more remaining, and those 2 are ordo, which we had a few, but I made them all into other stuff, and peridito. So ordo, I will bookmark here, and what is this? Peridito. No, this is the wrong one. What's this called? Perditio, which is entropy. And we'll need to mine entropy crystals. So we'll go look for these. Tomorrow I'm going to put this stuff into the ore processor, the osmium especially, because that's pretty rare apparently. And yeah, wonder, can this pull to the front? Yes. But I don't think it can automatically pull, which is a little sad, so just have to wait for that. And I'll leave the gold in here. Alright, that's it for this stream. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.